students, faculty and staff of Georgetown University in Qatar, class of 2025, proud family members and friends, welcome. You are joining us today for the new student convocation, welcoming our incoming class and formally inducting them into the Georgetown family. My name is Ahmed Dalal, and I am the Dean of Georgetown's Qatar campus. We will commence with the national anthems of Qatar and the United States of America. And as is customary for this momentous occasion, begin and end our ceremony with prayer. At the beginning, we invoke God's presence to come with His grace and heavenly aid, to fill the hearts which He has made. And at the end, we will ask God's blessing as we go forth to do His will. We do this because Georgetown University is grounded in the belief that spiritual development is essential to personal growth. And the Jesuit order's founder, St. Ignatius, placed prayer and reflection at the center of life. Today, Georgetown celebrates this tradition by providing emotional, social, and spiritual care, as well as opportunities for worship, reflection, and service to members of the community across a diversity of faiths. This tradition sets us apart from other universities. We have interfaith and Muslim prayer rooms at Georgetown University in Qatar to ensure we carry on the legacy of this unique tradition. Please join us in honoring the national anthems of our countries, followed by prayers.
لمن رفع السماء قسما لمن نشر الضياء قطر ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء سيروا على نهج الأولى سيروا وعلى ضياء الأنبياء قطر بقلب سيرة عز وأمجاد وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قطر الرجال الأولين حماتنا يوم النداء وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قسما 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 بمن رفع السماء قسما بمن نشر الضياء قطر ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Almighty God, we thank you for bringing us together on this special day, and we ask you to bestow your blessings upon these young women and men as they're matriculated into Georgetown University. May they always seek to honor and glorify you rather than themselves. May they be as concerned for the needs of others as for their own needs. May they always strive to live the ideals that they have been taught. And may they ever be mindful of the responsibility to use their abilities to enrich the lives of others and to preserve the beauty of this world that you have so wondrously made. Eternal God, the source of all goodness, discipline, and knowledge, bless our university in its quest for excellence. Awaken teachers and students everywhere to the unending search for truth and justice, and enable all who discern truth to make the wholeness of humankind their life's goal. Amen.
Class of 2025, tonight you will be making history as part of a long line of men and women who for more than 2 centuries have become sons and daughters of Georgetown University. This history will become your story, and my hope is that today's ceremony is the start of a memorable chapter, one that you remember fondly. And by sharing these occasions and emotions with others along the way, something that is remembered long after your time with us concludes. The story of Georgetown University began when Archbishop John Carroll, who was the first Catholic bishop in the United States, took formal possession of land on a hilltop in Maryland in 1789. This is considered the establishment date for Georgetown University. By 1814, enrollment had already surpassed 100. It was at that time that Georgetown's president, Reverend John Grass of the Society of Jesus, asked William Gaston, our first student, who by then had become a congressman representing North Carolina, to introduce a petition into Congress for a federal charter. This law stated the mission, authority, and activities of Georgetown University. It is our venerable custom to mark all academic ceremonies with the reading of that charter, which is our founding document, read today by Associate Dean Ann Niebel.
An act concerning the College of Georgetown in the District of Columbia. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, that it shall and may be lawful for such persons as now are, or from time to time may be, the President and Directors of the College of Georgetown within the District of Columbia, to admit any of the students belonging to said college, or other persons meriting academical honors to any degree in the faculty, arts, sciences, and liberal professions, to which persons are usually admitted in other colleges or universities of the United States, and to issue in an appropriate form the diplomas or certificates which may be requisite to testify to the admission to such degrees. Signed, Langdon Chivas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, John Gaillard, President pro tempore of the Senate. Approved March 1st, 1815, James Madison, President of the United States.
Now to introduce you to the academic journey ahead of you, I call on Phoebe Mosandem, Associate Professor of History. Professor Musando is a scholar of African history with research interests in African politics, mass media, and women's history. She is the author of Pressing Interests, The Agenda and Influence of a Colonial East African Newspaper Sector, which won the American Historical Association's Eugenia M. Palmigiano Prize in 2019. She received her doctoral degree in history from UCLA, and she is a member of the GUQ's Racial Equity Task Force, where she works towards ensuring our campus is welcoming, diverse, and has equitable policies and practices. She is a dedicated professional educator that this fall will be teaching courses on the history of modern Africa from the 19th century to the present, and the first-year International Affairs Pro Seminar, where she will be leveraging her extensive research in these fields to help you gain the kind of knowledge and insight that will set you apart in your future careers. And she is just one of any number of extraordinary faculty you will meet in the next 4 years, who will help to shape you into well-rounded, service-minded professionals ready to contribute to reimagining and reconfiguring our world for the better. Professor Musando, please share some words of advice for our new students.
My appreciation to all those who have joined us today, guests, students, families, alumni, and current members of Georgetown University. To our first-year students, our warmest congratulations. Students, I imagine you have heard that word a couple of times since you received your admission letter to Georgetown University in Qatar. Not everyone who wishes to go to college gets the opportunity to do so. There are so many of your peers in the countries from which you hail and all over the world whose formal education will terminate in high school, if they even got that far. You may actually know some of them personally. And so, if you are here with us today, at this moment, and you haven't really absorbed the nature of your accomplishment and the scale of the opportunity you are now holding in your hands, I hope you will find some time and space over the weekend when you're alone with your thoughts to let everything sink in. Why? Because appreciating our victories and opportunities, big and small, is the first step towards being able to safeguard and make the most of them. Next, I imagine some of you have arrived at the doors of Georgetown with a very specific idea of what you want to do when you graduate from this institution, while others have no clue. Indeed, some of you will get to the final year of your studies still having no clue of what you want to do with your life. Others, having arrived with a solid idea of the direction of their lives, may find themselves wavering in their commitment and be drawn to explore new paths. None of this is unhealthy. It simply means you're going through life with a lot of ductility, and that is actually a good thing. And so one may wonder, how do I stay focused as a student for 4 years if the destination of my scholarly endeavors is blanketed in thick fog? Well, keep foremost in your mind that in life, once you have set your hands on a plow, any plow, you should give it your best effort. The BSFS degree will equip you with a broad base of knowledge and all sorts of skills and learning experiences that you can draw on in future, no matter the course or courses you eventually chart for your life. That flexibility is priceless. Lastly, note that we do see you as the problem solvers, community builders, and leaders of tomorrow. And we trust that you will use the knowledge you acquire wisely. The world needs people who can think through its problems in a sophisticated manner and apply solutions drawn from a well-rounded and diversely informed palette of ideas. We need leaders who will not use their countries to appropriate human rights discourse, international law and systems to maintain exploitative politico-economic relationships or to instigate, aid or abet political machinations, chaos, dispossession and destruction in various parts of the globe. We need planners who understand the importance of developing economies and trading patterns that work for everybody and not just wealthy individuals and wealthy countries. We have seen time and time again what it means for brilliant, well-educated people to develop applications with algorithms that undermine healthy discourse in society, increasingly invade the privacy of individuals while harvesting user data for sale in an insatiable pursuit of profit, simply because they have the ability and because we are told greed is good. We have seen the scale of social disruption, hopelessness, and disenfranchisement that can occur when well-educated people use their knowledge to deregulate large sectors of economies recklessly or run states that disregard their responsibilities to the least of us, simply because they have the ability and also because we are told greed is good. We have seen what happens when people in positions of power and influence not only ignore or forget the past, but undo structures and systems that were put in place to prevent society from repeating the errors of the past. Greed as good has certainly left a great deal of turbulence in its wake on an international scale. Do try and think about the complex nature of these issues when you are seated in each and every course you take at Georgetown University. There is a reason why the degree has such a broad menu of disciplines in the social sciences and humanities. We hope that you will be better prepared than those who came before you to solve problems, old and new, of the world we inhabit. We also hope that whatever path you choose to follow in life, you will be able to apply yourself and all that you have learned positively, so that you are a self-actualized individual capable of making the most out of life. And so once again, congratulations to our incoming class. We hope you will find much from which to grow in this chapter of your lives. And now, I invite one of your fellow Hoyers to welcome you on behalf of the students of Georgetown University in Qatar.
Dear class of 2025, with deep joy, I welcome you to be a part of the Georgetown community and to be a fellow Hoya. My name is Khushbu Shah and I am about to begin my senior year. Over the years, I have realized that one's Georgetown journey teaches many valuable lessons, sometimes all at once. I have learned that college can be exciting, thrilling, thought-provoking, and a chance to explore your interests. I have also learned that college is a time of deep unlearning and reflection, which includes questioning the world as you know it and all that you once thought to be true. College is about learning inside and outside the classroom. and learning from and with your peers. It is about going from studying political theories and great social and economic disparities in one class to going on to plan the next club activity or taking a quick nap in the student lounge or the women's center in the next moment. Given the global education Georgetown provides, college can also feel like living in many different worlds all at once, as it provides a chance to understand the nuances of different cultures, faiths, ideologies, and societies. The analogy of driving a car down on a highway which is situated in a valley is what probably best defines college. The journey is green and lushful, however, the road is steep and filled with many sharp turns. Sometimes you may have to stop to refill your car. Sometimes you may have a punctured tire. Sometimes you may be blindsided by a car which is coming in from the opposite direction. And sometimes you may just stop by a beautiful spot to enjoy the view. In all, you are the driver and you control the car. You can accelerate, brake, or simply shift gears. Just like how a driver knows what to do when, the next 4 years will prepare you with the skills and knowledge necessary to face the world beyond college. The last 2 years have been extremely difficult years globally. As the world slowly tries to go back to what was considered normal pre-pandemic, we are still faced with many challenges. Governments, thought leaders, NGOs, and professionals all across the globe are trying to find solutions to the social, political, economic, cultural, and racial issues either caused or stagnated by the pandemic. When you graduate as of the class of 2025, you will enter an economy which will probably be starkly different from the one I will graduate in 2022. We do not know what the next 4 years will show, but we do know that we, as Georgetown students, have the resources to prepare for the future. As a senior, I only have 2 pieces of advice for you. 1. Completely immerse yourself in Georgetown. Visit your professors, talk to them, ask them questions. They truly are living books of knowledge who you can learn from immensely. Participate in as many extracurricular, leadership, and internship opportunities as possible. You will only know what you like and what you do not like if you have tried and experimented. As you experiment with what you like and what you don't like, you will find problems you want to solve, questions which will keep you up at 4 a.m. on some nights. This leads to my second advice, which is to stand your ground and see the world from your eyes, from your perspective. This ability to own your thoughts, opinions, and principles is liberating. Last but not the least, always remember that the Hoya community is one that is built on the foundation of supporting each other. Over the years, many people have meaningfully supported me, academically and non-academically. I have found valuable friendships in people from all walks of life and ages. If at all in the next 4 years you need help, look within this community. I assure you that there will always be a peer, a staff member, or a faculty you can confide in and who will support you. As you begin your undergraduate journey, today I am beyond excited for you. I wish you 4 years of learning, laughter, growth, and fun.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2025, I'm delighted to welcome you to our community of learners. As members of this community, we commit ourselves to be truthful in all that we say and in all that we write. And at Georgetown University, we invite all incoming students to express their commitment to this goal by reciting the Honor Pledge. Sanskrit Tandon, class of 2022, and student chair of the Honor Council will now lead the Honor Pledge on behalf of the class.
Choosing to attend Georgetown entails joining a distinct culture centered on the values of honor, commitment, community, and academic integrity. These ideals, highlighted in the Honor Pledge, form an essential part of a Georgetown education. You will find the words to the Honor Pledge in the centerfold of your program. Students, please repeat each phrase of the Honor Pledge after me. In the pursuit of high ideals and rigorous standards of academic life, I commit myself to uphold and respect the Georgetown University Honor System, to be honest in any academic endeavor, and to conduct myself honorably as a responsible member of the Georgetown community, as we live and work together.
And now, I would like to share with you a welcome message from Dr. John J. DeGioia, the president of Georgetown University. Dr. DeGioia is a graduate of Georgetown College, class of 1979, and holds the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, class of 1995, and was the driving force behind opening our campus in Qatar.
It's my honor to welcome you to Georgetown University. This is a special moment, and it's a privilege to share it with all of you as we celebrate your entry into our academic community. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to Dean Dalal, whose leadership and vision has strengthened our university. I'm also grateful to our entire GUQ community, who over the past 18 months have navigated the challenges associated with this global pandemic. Over the course of your time at Georgetown, you'll come to know the distinct ways that our community works to address issues facing our world. We call this a way of proceeding, or our way of life. Our way of life is rooted in our identity as a Catholic and Jesuit institution. It is rooted in the teachings of the founder of the Society of Jesus, St. Ignatius of Loyola. This year we mark the 500th anniversary of his journey to founding the Jesuit order. Our way of life is characterized by a core set of values that bind us together as a community, a commitment to academic excellence in the pursuit of knowledge, a commitment to engagement and dialogue, a commitment to our communities of faith, and a commitment to service, to serving one another, our communities, and our global family. We hope these values will come alive in each of you, and that they will inspire your own engagement and commitment. You are entering our university community as we continue to navigate the challenges of the global pandemic. We are here to support you in your formation as you seek to achieve your vision for the kind of life you wish to lead, for the kind of work you wish to engage in, as you seek to answer the question, what constitutes an authentic life? We provide a context for your formation connected to your pursuit of knowledge. Your immersion in academic life will provide you with unparalleled opportunities to pursue this work of personal formation. We are committed to enabling each of you to seek out those opportunities and those experiences that will support your formation, that will deepen your sense of purpose, that will illuminate your deepest commitments, that will help you to navigate this moment and all of the challenges you'll face over the course of your lifetime. Today we're confronted with the challenge of overcoming distance and difference. We're asked to take responsibility for one another. We're called on to act for the common good. We are always seeking to engage in this work, to build bridges, not only between Washington and Doha, but among all members of our global community. We are called to serve those who are most in need, those who are marginalized, those who are displaced, and those whose lives remain impacted and disrupted by this pandemic. You represent a great hope for our world. We look forward to joining you on the extraordinary journey ahead. It's a privilege to share this moment with you and to wish you the very best as we begin this new year. Welcome to Georgetown.
Class of 2025. You are participating in convocation today with students who share your history of academic excellence and the commitment to service, and yet are different from you in many significant ways. That is the beauty of our community. The unique character of each student then enriches our dialogue, broadens our perspectives, and sharpens our drive to serve all of humanity. Take the time to meet each other, for these are your fellow companions for the next 4 years and beyond. The ongoing pandemic has touched our lives in many ways and made us appreciate the power of connection, the power of staying strong for ourselves and for others, and the power of building a lasting community so that whether you are together or apart, you can look out for one another. You are united on a journey along a path that you began long before you got here, but which today is intersecting with many other paths. Your fellow classmates, your professors, and all the other students, mentors, and staff you will meet along the way. Today, you've come to a grand junction and are passing through a milepost. While you will be getting a passport to new territory, the Georgetown community, with all the rights and responsibilities which it entails. So here is what you are getting with this membership. Access to knowledge, as taught and experienced by our diverse and experienced faculty members, and their dedicated commitment to your success, growth, and ability to better serve the world. You are getting a safe environment where you can express yourself, explore, articulate, and exchange ideas and opinions, to test and enrich your convictions and beliefs, to engage in open dialogue, to understand multiple perspectives, and to seek and find truth in the service of humanity. You are getting a web of support that ensures you have the opportunity to apply your learning in real life. Learn to lead and understand your own capabilities, see the world, and use your knowledge to serve your communities. And you are also getting lifelong friends, personal and professional mentors, a helping hand, a comforting shoulder, and on occasion, a loving, motivational push in the right direction. In joining this community, you also take on a number of responsibilities, including listening, respecting the rights of each other, and cultivating civil and open dialogue, especially when it takes you out of your comfort zone. The university values are a further guide to your journey and urge you to find truth and represent and serve that truth through service to others, pursuing justice, being self-reflective, and seeking to grow in all of your capacities to better understand and relate to the world in all of its diversity. I leave you with this rough translation of Georgetown motto emblazoned on its seal. 2 into 1, which signifies the unifying and equalizing power of knowledge in service to truth. I urge you to take these rights, responsibilities, and values to heart and begin to embody them using these next 4 years to polish yourselves into someone truthful, dependable, and humble, who continually seeks to understand the world and strives to make it better. And now, Professor Akin Akinade will offer the benediction.
O loving God, merciful, everlasting, and compassionate, as we embark on the new school year, we ask for your abundant blessing on our entire university family. As we begin a new academic year at GUQ, be with our faculty, administrators, staff, and students. In times of doubt, give us confidence. On dark days, give us light. May the good Lord bless and keep you this day and always. And may God's abundant grace be with you now and forever. Amen. Go in peace.
Thank you for joining us here today. Although we were not able to stand together in the same place as one student body, today we stand together in spirit and purpose. Today, the honor of being a banner bearer for Georgetown has been passed on to you. We entrust to you our newest sons and daughters, Georgetown itself, its present and its future. Treat that responsibility with care so that you may live all of your days in the joy and pride of this moment. And may Georgetown live forever.